polar extremes. You have those that have completely been inducted into a Western system and they're happy with it.
Yeah.
And they'll ask you, why don't you fight and repair this system?
Yeah.
And for me, it's very simple because it's not broken.
Yeah.
It works in exactly the way that it was designed to work. And this is why we are possibly in this room who are establishing an African system that exclusively works for us here. So we understand that, and that transfers to our relationships as well, in understanding that we are universal Africans. So it doesn't matter what our boat stop is or our national borders, many of which are created. We're merely Africans wherever we find ourselves in the diaspora. So if you're attracted to somebody, and I'm not going to hold up the mic, but I will because I'm late, just go into what I wanted to say about relationships, in that as I'm looking at this table,
Yeah.
the table has 4 strong legs. And I talk about yoking with my partner now, because that's what we need.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if we look at these legs, weight comes from society and will press on that table. If any one of those legs is uneven, our relationships aren't necessarily going to work in terms of longevity. So if you look at this leg being mentally yoked, this leg being spiritually yoked, that leg being ideologically yoked, and then that last leg, which a lot of us have a lot of fun with, being physically yoked. But if any one of those legs is uneven, that weight that comes from our lives and society isn't going to be able to hold the relationship in terms of longevity, because we need to be yoked as partners. And, you know, depending on what stage we are in life, we don't necessarily have those values or go into relationships for those reasons. But I'm not going to hold up the microphone, I'm going to pass the baton.
Thank you very much, Roy.